Good morning. Very warm. March the 1st. It is. This is the beginning of summer here in Thailand. And it's starting to warm up. I'm in the shade. I've even put a fan back there. Hopefully it won't disturb the microphone. And if I get that right. Sadly, we have got the cockerels today. It's just too hot to get out there. The sala around there is busy. So we're back in the hammock. Abracadabra 8. 8 already. People keep asking how many more of these. Maybe 3 or 4. Let's see how we get on. But this one should be good, interesting. We left it that Hans had just got their second-hand car, Mitsubishi Pajero. I think it was white. Anyway, let's crack on. He's been here about 10 days. He's already spent over 1 million baht. He landed, remember, with about 6 million baht. He says to Gretel that all they've been doing is the house, and he wanted to go to a beach and see a bit of Thailand. Gretel said, let's go down to Hua Hin or Charam. Hua Hin a bit more expensive, Charam a bit cheaper. We'll drive down to find a hotel. He said, fantastic, this whole weekend away. little devils. Let's have a weekend away. And one of the things I had been talking about the previous week was health insurance. And Hans said to Gretel, as he started looking at the map, said, oh, a friend of mine, Simon, lives down that way. And he's got a company he uses health insurance. Maybe we could drop in to say hi, because he moved here a few months ago. And I can check about his company. Well, she's sort of quite defensive, says, well, the insurance, best one for you is going to be through not so much the bank, but my sister's got contacts for health insurance, so I think that's going to be a better one. He said, well, I'm just going to check with Simon what company he used, and it's always good to compare prices. So she said, okay. And she started asking questions about me. Must have been a Friday, because he gave me a tinkle, said he's dropping in. I said, no problem, I've actually got friends who are already en route, but they'll probably be gone by the time he gets here. And you little shit, get off, Ron. I knew it. Today you were going to be a pain in the butt. Just relax. Just lie down, go sleep, leave me alone. Friday, it must have been a Friday, so he rang me, and down they came. So he's in Kanchanaburi, bridge over River Kwai, hour and 10 minutes from me, and it's en route for him to Charam Hua Hin. Come on, lie down. Ow! Ah! Don't bite. Ow! Calm. Ah! Yeah. Okay. Look, biting my leg. Don't bite my leg, you little enough. Don't bite. Stop it. Don't bite. Don't get your claws. Ow! Enough. You're interrupting the flow of my love story. In fact, the best thing for you to do is to bugger off. Go on, bugger off. And you. And you. Leave me alone. Yeah. If it isn't cockerels, cats, dogs, what's next? So they head in the car and they come down. And as they turn up, another couple of friends of mine are here. Bernard, and Oi, Bernard's an English guy, Oi, Thai lady. He must have landed about the same time as Hans and moved here. He was here showing me his new Honda PCX white motorcycle. And they briefly met as Burnham was going. Hans came down, arrived. So we sat and had a chat about health insurance, told him Pacific Cross. There's a good advert for Pacific Cross. I'll put a link below. There is a video I've done on it. So we had a quick chat to that. I met Gretel, lovely lady, and they stopped half an hour and then off they went. White Pajero, Mitsubishi Pajero, yeah. Looks a nice car. She was driving at that point, not him, I noticed. Off they went, weekend, Charam, Hua Hin. Had a lovely weekend by all accounts. Not sure which one they went to, whether it was Charam or Hua Hin. And off back home the next week. He did start looking at health insurance. I can't remember how old Hans is, but I think he was, yeah, he was okay for Pacific Cross because you have to be less than 67. He must have been, what, 60, was he 64, 65? And they turned out, with the email address I gave me, contacted Jamie, he was okay, and it came out at about 35,000 baht for him. Her insurance, she then got her quotes from her sister, came out at about 60. So he actually went with Pacific Cross and got it lined up. More money spent. And they did that over the following 3 weeks or so. They got all that lined up and he's got Pacific Cross sorted. So, visited me, had a weekend away, health insurance sorted, more money spent. He's starting to drive the car. She's teaching him how to get around Kanchanaburi, and he's starting to drive up and down to the supermarket or the shops with her side by side. Everything's going well. There's been no talk of marriage or engagement. I think the car was in her name because he didn't have any of the paperwork or yellow book or Thai ID card. Hadn't put his name on a dress that they were renting. Now we're going to jump forward a couple of weeks. They're just mulling around. Everything's fine with the house, health insurance sorted, car. Everything's good. At which point a couple of twists happen. Gretel admits to Hans that her sister actually has got a part-time partner who's a little different, and that it's time that he met Greewok's different partner, because Greewok was fine with that. And he said, oh, okay. Before she didn't have a girlfriend, now she's got a partner. And sort of Gretel said, yeah, that's still the case, sort of, you'll see. We're going to go out for a meal. And then a second twist was my sister Greewok lives in a house that actually was mine and my former partner, husband, house, and we bought it off my former husband between us. So they have got a house, and we'd got a mortgage and we'd paid it off recently. So we have got a house, but she lives in it. She says Greewok wants to buy half that house off me. She wants that house, and I think I'd like to sell to her. However, I want my own house. Alarm bells? Yes. I want my own house. So what I think I'm going to do, because even if I don't live in it, you're going to come and annoy me, isn't it? Even if we don't live in it, I can rent it out. But I want to buy a house. No. Don't attack me. Piccadilly Circus here. So Hans is like, okay, so she's going to buy half the house, so you're going to have half the money. She said yes. She said I'd like to put that down on a house, and what I'd probably do is buy a brand new build on a gated community that I can easily rent out. She said maybe we could go and live in it as long as I'm covering the mortgage. None of that sounds too much for a problem to him. And again, remember, only been there a few weeks. She said we've already started the process of me selling the house to her, and it's only going to be a few weeks before it goes through. And he says, well, what sort of money are you going to get? And she said, well, I've sold the house to her, my half, for 1 million baht. House is 2 million baht. He said, well, that's good. And she said, before you come, I was going to be doing this and going and looking at these houses. So she said, it doesn't really affect us in any way. She said, I want to look at these houses and take on a mortgage and buy this house. And then I'll rent it out to pay my half of the mortgage. And I can get a mortgage through my sister. And it can all be done very quickly. So it doesn't really affect us. She said, but however, you know, when we get the house, if you like it, then we'll rent it to ourselves, and it covers the mortgage. And he said, well, that's okay then, so I'm not investing any money, it's just possibly changing the house we live in to a better house, and me paying the rent on that one instead of this. And she said, yeah. Okay, so that's on the table. I said, right, tonight we are going into town, and there's a bit of a trendy coffee shop, bar, restaurant, and we're going to meet Grewok and Grewok's part-time partner. And he's like, great, okay, brilliant. End of the day, changed, showered, all the rest of it. He puts his nice blazer on and shirt, looking very, very dash, the sort of German twist. Off they go. They get to this place, and it's like a two-story coffee shop, modern restaurant, Thai food, a little bit of Farang's food, and ow, you little, I love cats, I just hate you, Ron, you little shite. Gets to the cafe, restaurant, coffee shop. Look, you little git. And you. And get, you little git. Enough. Get out of here, I'm filming. Bugger off. Blood. Typical. So you can see what's going on behind me. I can't see. They put the zoom off. You might be able to see what's happening. Little gits. Sorry guys. So they get to the restaurant, and they're getting there first. Very nice, well lit, romantic. There's even a little band in there at the back, two-piece guitarist and a singer, two guys singing away. And Grewok turns up. Grewok is about 5 foot, 5'5", 5'6", and partner's about 5'9". Hans sees them coming in. Gorgeous long black hair for the partner. And they come across, and as they're coming across, remember, Hans hasn't got much experience with Thailand. He sees Grewok and Grewok's partner coming across, and the partner is sort of almost like a catwalk, the way that they've entered, the way they're walking, and his eyes are like, wow, she is beautiful, she's stunning. Top part of her body was not real. Definitely been to a doctor for that. Anyway, long legs, was in a one-piece dress, quite short. And Gretel is looking at Hans, looking at this partner of Grewok's, and thinking, what are you looking like that at Grewok's partner? And she gives him a bit of a nudge, and he sort of didn't realise he was staring so much. Battery went. I don't like cutting, editing. Battery go in, pain. Let it run. Yeah, Gretel nudged him. Stop staring, man. And in they come. Grewok comes over, and Grewok's partner, and they both put their hands together, Gretel and Hans. And Hans, for some reason, puts his hand out to shake hands with them both. Okay, then the Thai traditional Y, and shakes hands with Grewok. Puts his hand out and shakes hands with the partner of Grewok. And the partner almost crushed his hand with the handshake. Oh, let's leave it there. Come on, what do you think? It's pretty obvious what's happening here, but what is going to happen? What is going to happen here? And the house thing. Any guesses on that? Let's see if any of you can work out what she's doing. What is she doing? What is Gretel doing with the house? What is Grewok's partner? And can we have a name? Can you name Grewok's partner for the story, please? Oh, that's going to be awkward because I'm about to film the next episode and you haven't given me a name. So I won't give the partner a name. But call them X until you've named her. Right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Be good. Have a great day, weekend. Don't forget thumbs up, share and like and all the rest of it. Bye for now.